clear. Nobody's scared of nobody. All of that tough talk, oh, it tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like, no, there should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice. My advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? Your future kid possibly is going to be related to my kid. What you doing? Stop. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ill feelings on either side, and I'm not emotional. I'm not.
The internet moves fast. But every once in a while, something happens that makes everyone stop mid-scroll. That's exactly what happened when a clip of Remy Ma began circulating online. Within minutes, fans realized she was finally addressing the tension that had quietly been building around her marriage to Papoose. And the unexpected name that had recently entered the conversation, boxing champion Claressa Shields. At first, the clip seemed small. Just another celebrity comment floating through social media, but something about the tone in Remy's voice made people pause. It wasn't the playful, confident energy fans were used to hearing from her. Instead, it sounded more serious, more personal, almost like someone who had been holding something in for a very long time. Within minutes, blogs started posting the clip. Screenshots began spreading across Twitter and Instagram. TikTok creators reposted it with dramatic captions and emotional music, and suddenly, the entire internet felt like it was watching the same moment unfold together, trying to figure out what exactly Remy Ma meant, and what it might mean for everyone involved. To understand why the reaction was so intense, you have to go back and remember the story that so many fans believed in for years. Remy Ma and Papoose were never just another hip-hop couple. Their relationship had become almost legendary in the culture. Years ago, when Remy went through one of the toughest periods of her life, Papoose stood by her side with a level of loyalty that fans rarely see in the entertainment industry. While many celebrity relationships collapsed under pressure, their story felt different. People saw it as proof that real love could survive even the hardest situations. Through interviews, reality shows, and public appearances, their bond appeared unbreakable. Fans admired them. They celebrated them. Many people even pointed to their relationship as the ultimate example of loyalty, and that's exactly why the rumors that started appearing on months ago felt so shocking. At first, nobody really believed them. The speculation didn't explode overnight. Instead, it started the way most celebrity rumors do, with small details that only the internet seemed to notice. Fans began pointing out interactions involving Papoose and Claressa Shields. At first, they were simple things: supportive comments, appearances in similar circles, moments that seemed friendly but harmless. But social media has a way of turning small moments into massive conversations. Someone posts a screenshot. Another person adds a theory. Then suddenly thousands of people are discussing something that might not have meant anything at all. In the beginning, many fans laughed it off. They said people were reading too much into things. After all, Claressa Shields had her own career to focus on. As one of the most dominant fighters in boxing, she built a reputation based on discipline, confidence, and relentless determination. She wasn't known for celebrity drama, but the internet doesn't always care about context. Once a narrative begins forming, it grows quickly. Soon people started looking deeper. They compared timelines. They analyzed interviews. They discussed subtle moments that once seemed ordinary. Bloggers began posting speculation pieces. YouTube commentators started breaking down the rumors. Fans began choosing sides. Even though there were still very few confirmed facts, some believed the rumors were unfair and disrespectful to Remy Ma's marriage. Others believed the situation might be more complicated than it appeared. Every day the conversation grew louder, and as it did, people started asking the same question. If none of this was true, why hadn't anyone clearly addressed it? For a while, silence filled the space where answers should have been. Remy continued posting normally online. Papoose appeared focused on his music and business ventures. Claressa Shields kept sharing updates about her training, fights, and championship ambitions, but the rumors never disappeared. In fact, the silence only seemed to make them stronger. Fans began analyzing everything. Every caption, every MOJ I. Every interview answer. It felt like the entire internet had turned into detectives trying to solve a mystery that none of them actually had inside information about. And as the weeks passed, the speculation slowly turned into something heavier. What once felt like casual gossip began to feel like a story with emotional stakes. Then everything changed. A short clip of Remy speaking began spreading across social media. At first, the context wasn't clear, but as people listened more carefully, they realized something important. She wasn't just talking about random internet gossip. The way she spoke sounded personal. Her words carried emotion, but they were also controlled, like someone choosing each sentence very carefully. She didn't yell. She didn't create a dramatic scene. Instead, she spoke with the calm intensity of someone who had watched the internet talk for weeks and finally decided it was time to say something. That tone alone was enough to send fans into a frenzy, because when someone who has stayed silent for so long finally speaks, people assume there must be a reason. Within minutes, social media exploded. Some fans believed Remy was defending her marriage and pushing back against the rumors. Others believed she was hinting that the situation might actually be more complicated than people realized. The clip was replayed thousands of times. Viewers analyzed every sentence. Every pause. Every facial expression. It didn't matter whether people agreed on what she meant. What mattered was that the conversation had suddenly become even bigger. And once the internet feels like a story is unfolding in real time, it becomes almost impossible to stop. As the clip continued spreading, attention quickly shifted to Claressa Shields. Fans immediately began checking her social media pages to see if she would respond. In the modern internet era, reactions don't always come through official statements. Sometimes they appear through subtle posts, cryptic captions, or even a single emoji that leaves room for interpretation. People watched her accounts closely, refreshing their feeds and debating every new update. Some viewers believed she seemed calm and confident, as if the rumors didn't affect her at all. Others believed her silence was strategic, a deliberate choice not to fuel the drama. But no matter how people interpreted it, her presence in the situation added another layer of intrigue. At the same time, Papoose remained mostly quiet, and that silence only intensified the speculation. For years, fans had admired his loyalty to Remy Ma. His reputation had been built on dedication and consistency. That's why so many people wanted to hear his side of the story. Some believed he would eventually address everything directly and shut down the rumors once and for all. Others wondered whether his silence meant the situation might be more complicated than anyone realized. Every hour that passed without a clear explanation felt like another chapter in his story. The internet was writing together. Meanwhile, online reactions reached a level that even experienced bloggers didn't expect. Twitter threads analyzing the situation went viral. TikTok creators made dramatic edits of the clip with emotional music. Meme pages turned the drama into jokes, and commentary channels uploaded long breakdowns discussing every possible interpretation. Some fans passionately defended Remy Ma, arguing that she deserved respect after everything she had endured in her life and career. Others defended Claressa Shields, saying she was being unfairly dragged into a narrative built mostly on speculation. And then there were the people who simply watched the entire situation unfold like a reality show, fascinated by how quickly the internet could transform rumors into a global conversation. What made the drama even more intense was the emotional connection fans felt to the story. For years, people had invested in the idea of Remy Ma and Papoose as a symbol of loyalty. When a relationship becomes that meaningful to fans, any hint of trouble feels personal. People weren't just reacting to celebrity gossip, they were reacting to the possibility that something they believed in might not be as perfect as it once seemed. That emotional investment turned the situation into something bigger than ordinary drama. It became a conversation about trust. About loyalty. And about the pressure that public relationships face under constant scrutiny. As the days passed, more commentary videos appeared online, each one offering new theories and perspectives. Some creators tried to remain neutral, reminding viewers that rumors don't always reflect reality. Others leaned into the suspense, presenting the situation like an unfolding mystery. Fans watched these videos in huge numbers, eager to see if anyone had uncovered a new clue. Every new piece of content kept the story alive. Yet, despite all the speculation, the truth behind the situation remained unclear. And that uncertainty is exactly what kept people hooked. In many ways,